Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the 1914 podcast on the 1914 network. So today I'm using my phone. It's going to be a quick little video. Unfortunately, my internet is down. My internet providers is always going down. So it's like, dang, I'm gonna get in my YouTube bag today. I'm gonna start posting some videos, go over a couple of topics. It might be cut short today because I really want to kind of expand on certain things and come back to certain things. So right now, I'm gonna go straight into the politics. So as of today, the government shutdown is finally over. So thank goodness for that. I have many friends and family members that has been affected by it, and although I couldn't give monetarily, I did contact everyone and said, hey, what's besides monetarily, what can I do to support you in this moment? They just said, hey, send prayers. Hey, if you see any flyers for food drives or anything like that, send them to me, stuff of that nature. So it really wasn't about money for them, because most of the people that I personally know, they're kind of okay. So they just said, hey, but find these XYZ resources. People were getting like their mortgage deferred to the back end. Some, not the people that I personally talked to, you know, getting put on like billing pay, like some sort of management, or getting the bill pushed to the back for the most part, or half off, 75% off this because they government shutdown workers, whatever like that. So I'm so happy that that's over with. Of course, right now the big thing is the Epstein file dropped. I ain't got nothing to say about that. It's wild, and I just don't think we really honestly gonna get the full answers that we really looking to get. If you want to ask me, they said ICE is out here, so they said ICE been in the Haven Mall, life ICE been at Chesapeake Square Mall. So hide your kids, hide your wives. Period. If they out here, but I do have to pose a question. What if we all outside and we see ICE grabbing somebody? Like, what are we doing as a people? We still haven't said anything about it. And most of us, we doing our black thing right now, minding our business. But, what if ICE hop on one of our people? Have we decided what we was gonna do? I just wanted to ask because I don't want to be Captain Save a person from ICE and it's 10 people around me and they don't do the same. Like, I guess it's gonna be, hey, what we doing? I guess that's what it's gonna be. So hopefully pray that ICE get canceled and deleted and they don't get no more people. It's period that they wasting our taxpayer dollars. Other than that, in politics, I have nothing else. Going straight into sports now. They still not playing Shador. Shador's still in Cleveland. The hot dogs in Cleveland Brown Stadium cost more than the damn ticket game because nobody want to see Dylan Gabriel. That's it. That's all. That's what it is about Cleveland. But on the plus side, shout out to Shador Sanders for partnering with Hyundai and Kia to get a hardworking mom a brand new car. So he donated a car. So shout out to you, Shador, making changes in Cleveland, and you don't even have to be on the field. Um, Other than that, in sports, this is an odd year, but shout out to the Colts. They have a new woman owner after the father passed away, and she is all on the sidelines like jury popping. Okay, you can't say nothing about her Cuban link. She out there, she fly with her curls on her head, with her hat on, with her makeup done, looking fly with the headset on, and seeing what people are talking about. She said, "Hey, I own this team. I'm spending money. I'm finna be on the field with y'all to understand what y'all saying in these headsets." And right now, they are one of the best teams in the NFL right now. So it would be great if they go to the Super Bowl and win, so the first woman owner can actually have a Super Bowl win. I think that would be phenomenal because, women in sports is changing. We're getting a lot of jobs in sports, whether that's the news analyst, women coaching. Just like they wanted Dawn Stanley to be the first woman coach of the New York Knicks. She's still in South Carolina, but sports is changing. I do believe it will be more women GMs. But speaking of that, I have a proposal for Dallas, the Dallas Mavericks. So as you know, they just fired Nico Harrison for him trading Luka, and you all know trading Luka, like, it was an emotional shock. I don't know if y'all know. I know most of the people that do watch this, most of y'all are women. And I think if y'all have men or anything, trading Luka was the worst thing ever. And I literally cried. I literally had to take a moment. And it took me a long time to get over the Luka trade. The Luka trade was more than, hey, you just playing one of the top 5 NBA players in the whole basketball association. It came with culture. It came with a whole lot of other things that if you a woman and you don't really watch sports like that, or even basketball, like, Luka is respected across all sports. So to lose him to a team where he was calling home and the plan was to be there forever, that was really heartbreaking. That really took an emotional toll on me. I'm not lying to y'all. But I think the owners, they need to sell the team. They're blaming it all on Nico, but you can't trade a player unless ownership approved. Like, it's just that simple. The owners need to give the team back to Mark Cuban. And I think they need a female GM. Dallas is going to lose so much money. The owners are going to lose. I can see them losing $100 million within the next year. It might sound crazy, but they really messed up Luka is a culture icon too. Like, let's not forget Luka is heavily in culture, and Luka is from across seas. Okay, they really messed up the culture of Dallas, the money flowing in Dallas, the lifestyle, the way people move in Dallas, the way people bring businesses to Dallas to get intertwined within sports, which the Dallas Mavericks and the Dallas Cowboys is the top 2 teams in Dallas. Cause you even still got the Houston Rockets and you still got the Houston Texans. So you got the Cowboys first, then you got the Dallas Mavericks second. That's a lot. But I think right now, Mark Cuban, if you're listening, y'all need a female GM. I ain't saying it's me, but it might be me. At this point, I know I'm going to listen. Like, at this point, I know it's sports politics. But at this point, Dallas, y'all ain't got nothing to lose. Y'all ain't got nothing to lose at this point. Y'all might as well let people come in there and draw X's and O's on the board and see can you even coach at this point. Get the people off the street like they did. And I think, was that the Pistons? They was holding tryouts to see can anybody join the team so the team can start winning. Like, at this point, y'all just have a line out the door to see who can do what in Dallas at this point. Because obviously nobody is making the right decision. And although Mark Cuban isn't a majority owner anymore because the people with the casinos got it and they got mad, they just need to sell the team. The stadium not even just selling out anymore. Like, Dallas just lost 25 years on championship. I don't think they're going to get another championship in the next 25 years. That's my honest opinion. Sorry to say. But Dallas, I don't think so. Even though they drafted, what's his name? Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag doesn't embody Dallas. Even though that's what they wanted. The white guy to do this and do that. There's not no shade on him. They're saying that that's what Dirk Nowitzki was. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Like, y'all will get it if y'all know. It's okay. But Cooper Flag can't. It don't matter how much you try to make Cooper Flag the face of the Lakers. It just ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Like, you put an emotional damage toll into people around the world. that dollars ain't gonna recover. They're not gonna get a chip in the next 25 years. That's the way I feel about it. Um, other than that, let's talk about Akira and Bernal. Okay, I've been following this case a little bit. Haven't reported on it because I felt like in TikTok land, it was certain prominent people that was following this case to why it got as big as it was. And a lot of people really just found out about the case as well, but I didn't know it was gonna go this far or go to this magnitude either. But Akira won $1.7 million in North Carolina for affection or alienation against her husband because he slept with Bernal. Y'all, when I tell you that story is all wild and all twisted and all everything, but I'm happy Akira is going to eventually get her $1.7 million, okay? And I'm going to comment on everything Bernal got to make sure Akira get her $1.7 million, because that's just crazy. Pay that girl, crazy girl. And Bernal make a lot of money off of Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. Bernal make a lot of money. They reference at least, hey, maybe from like at least one bank statement, they seen like $11,000 a month. Bernal making money. She making hella money. So, but that's all finna be garnished because she gotta start paying that 1.7 in a minute. But right now I really don't even feel bad. I think I be having a bad day. My bad day ain't never gonna be as bad as Bernal with 1.7 million on my head top. I don't care what the hell I'm going through. I may be tired, but I ain't got 1.7 sitting on my damn head top either. So whoop de do with that, okay? Um, Other than that, y'all, that's it. I got some other stuff I want to talk about with the Joe Budden podcast. So I'm gonna be doing my comments about that and the newest episode that they put out. So other than that, you all, thank you for watching.